Hello friends, this is Arvind. In this video, I am going to explain about production possibility curve. Okay, so what is the production possibility curve? Production possibility curve. Before going to production possibility curve, in generally economics, we have unlimited wants and limited resources. Okay, according to Robbins, unlimited wants and limited resources, alternative choices. Okay, the human behavior, the relationship between ends and scales. Okay, scarcity is the major problem in economics. Okay, to satisfy, to clear that scarcity problem, we have a limited resources. So how can we make production in order to showing this particular production possibility curve? Okay, here the various combinations of productions, okay, various possibilities to produce the goods and services. Okay, various possibilities of two goods, cloth and wheat. Okay, various possibilities of two goods, like for example cloth and wheat. In order to produce two goods, whatever the cloth and wheat, we have a resources, limited resources and technology. Okay, whatever the particular resources, given the resources and technology, by using the resource and technology we have to produce the cloth and wheat. Okay, so let's look at into here. A, B, C, D, E, F, these are the combination, these are the production combinations which we have, whatever the resources and technology which using by the particular cloth and wheat we are going to produce. Okay, so in the first combination A, we have a cloth 0. Here cloth in terms of 1000 in meters, 1000 meters. Okay, so first combination where we have produced 0,000 units, 0,000 units of cloth we have produced. Here wheat in 1000 quintals. Okay, 15,000 quintals in combination here which are produced. Okay, so in order to see here second combination B, 14,000 quintals wheat have produced, and 1 unit here 1000 unit of wheat which has sacrificed to produce another good like cloth. Okay, 1000 unit, whatever the cost of expenditure which had occurred in to produce the wheat, so that cost is deviated or sacrificed to the cloth. Okay, so as like that here from 14 to 12, so here 2000 quintals of wheat produced, right? So that cost can be deviated or sacrificed or given up to the cloth. See here 12 to 9, here again 3, 9 to 5, here again 5. So here the opportunity cost is being sacrificed, the wheat is sacrificing to produce the another good like cloth. So because we have a limited resources, to use the resource, whatever the resources which have to use optimum labor, whatever the labor and technology, we are trying to produce another good like cloth. Okay, that's what opportunity cost which we are using. So here look at here diagram. Wheat, OY axis we had taken wheat and OX axis we had taken cloth. Okay, if you observe this graph, we are getting to know that how the production possibility curve and what are the OY axis cloth and OY axis wheat and OX axis cloth. Okay, see here this diagram it shows that production possibility curve and opportunity cost. Okay, how the opportunity cost can be observed here and how the production possibility curve we can draw here. We can just observe clearly. See here in OY axis wheat we had taken 1, 2, 3, 4. So here this is the quintals, in 1000 quintals we had written here. So here see 14 to 15. See 15 to 14 we had a 1 unit, means 1000 quintals of wheat we had given up. 1000 quintal of wheat we had given up or sacrificed to the cloth. See here 1000 meter. In terms of meter we can see here in 1000 meters. 1000 meter cloth we had produced in order to sacrifice the wheat. 1000 quintal of wheat we had sacrificed to produce the 1000 meters of cloth. See here, 14 to 12. See here. So point here you can see here 15 to 14 at B, point B, we had given up or sacrificed the 1000 quintal. 1000 quintal of wheat we had sacrificed to produce the another good like cloth. In order to producing 1000 meters, 1000 meters of cloth which we had to produce in the cotton industry. Okay, next combination here. This is a B combination. Okay, A combination which is only 0. There is a 0 of cloth. See here 0. But 15 units of wheat which were produced of 15,000 of units. Combination A, the production of wheat is that 15,000 quintals. Combination A. Combination B which is here 14,000. 14,000 of wheat, 14,000 quintals of wheat and 1,000 quintal of cloth. See here. 14,000 here wheat and 1,000. Combination B which is 1,000 cloth which has produced. And C, combination C, if you look at the combination C, here 12. 12 units of wheat which was produced at the same time 2 units of cloth. 12 units of wheat, 12,000 of wheat which was produced at the same time. Combination C at cloth only 2,000 meters of cloth which has produced. And look at here. Combination D. If you look at the combination D, cloth will be 4,000 meters. At the same time, wheat will be 5,000 quintals of wheat. See here, 5,000 means 5,000 we have produced. 9,000 quintals of wheat produced at the combination of D, and 3,000 quintals of 3,000 meters of cloth which has produced here. 3,000 meters of cloth produced in the cotton industry. And see here, combination E. At combination E here we can see. Combination E we can see 5,000 meters. Okay, here 5,000 meters which was produced. 5,000 meters of 5,000 quintals of wheat which was produced, and whatever the things 4,000 of the cotton, whatever the cloth which was produced. And last at F, 5,000. Okay, at the 5,000 of cloth which was produced, and 0, there will be 0 units of cloth has 0 units of wheat has produced. Okay, this is what means what we can observe here. Opportunity cost we can see here. Combination A to B we had left 1,000 unit of wheat, and combination B to C we had 2,000 of wheat we had sacrifice for the cloth, and combination B C to D we had 3,000 quintals of we had forgotten, that is our sacrifice, and combination D to E we had a sacrifice of 4 units. Sacrifice of 4 units we had here. At the same time 5 to 1 here. So we have Y. See here, combination E we had sacrificed 4,000 quintals of wheat. Okay, and next here we have produced cloth will be 4,000. Okay, here 4,000 quintals we had a sacrifice, and later 5,000 wheat to 1,000 means here 5 units. Means 5,000 quintals of wheat we have sacrificed. Means here E to F. Okay, we have here 5,000 quintals of wheat we had sacrificed to produce the cloth. 5,000 units of cloth we had, meters of cloth we had tried to produce in order to making the opportunity cost. Okay, this is whatever the sacrifice, whatever the goods, whatever the in terms of 1,000 which are given from A to B, B to C, C to, the moment which is increasing. Okay, the cost of production, the cost of opportunity cost is increasing in order to sacrifice the producing the another good. Okay, to use that to produce the another good. Okay, to produce the efficient manner, to use the resources in optimum manner, we are using the opportunity cost to the sacrificing the 1000 and 2000, 3000, 4000, 5000 units of or thousands of quintals of wheat we are sacrificing that to produce the cloth. That's what opportunity cost. Okay, the increment in the opportunity cost. Okay, see here opportunity cost. See here 1000 meters, 2000 meters, 3000 meters, 4000 meters, or 5000. So it is increasing. Okay, the opportunity cost is increasing. That is why the production possibility curve is called concave. Okay, the production possibility curve leads to the concave. Okay, the increase in the opportunity cost leads to the concave of the production possibility curve. Okay, so that is what this diagram used to know that. Okay, here we are getting production possibility curve and opportunity cost. Here see increasing the opportunity cost. We are sacrificing the to produce another good to utilize the maximum efficient manner of goods and services. Okay, next here. So to produce any good, particular capital good or consumer good, we need land, labor, capital, enterprise, right? So by using the problem of unemployment and efficiency, okay, the labor, if the labor is inefficient, if the labor is low quality, the labor is in order to low quality or low skilled labor, okay, there will be inefficiency. Okay, whatever the resources in the country, they cannot use optimum manner. Okay, when the resources by using optimum manner, in order to when the resources can be utilized optimum manner, the people who are skilled labor, okay, the people are well educated. When the people are well educated, in that time there is a possibility to high level. Means here the point here is that resources can use optimum manner. When the resources use optimum level, there is a possibility, production possibility curve. Suppose it will be upward shift. Okay, there will be upward shift. Okay, if the resources are not used well enough, means there are unutilization. Resources are not used well enough. Okay, the labor are low skilled labor, the labor are unemployed. So there is a possibility inefficiency. Whatever the resources, whatever the technology, they cannot use proper manner. When the people are well educated, there is a possibility to produce a more and more production. Okay, when the resources and technology used in the optimum manner, there is a possibility to increase the production. The increasing production, this leads to the upward shift of the production possibility curve. Okay, when the people, when the labor are very low skilled labor, okay, when they are not producing goods in the productive manner, okay, whatever the resources are not using in the optimum manner, that leads to the inefficiency, okay, which leads to the downward shift of the production possibility curve. If you take in Japan, okay, if you look at the Japan country, the labor is very well equipped. In order to very skilled labor, they will use technology efficiently, advanced technology they will use, so that their production level is very high. So that time the production possibility will become upward slope. Okay, when the production possibility curve downward slope, which is the basic problem in that resources are not using efficient manner. Okay, they are low level of technology, they are using low level of technology, the low level of resources they are using. Okay, efficient, they are not using efficient manner of resources and technology. When the using resources efficient and well equipped labor and resources, if they use any country if they use optimum level of resources in order to technology and resources, if they use these two things optimum manner, there is a possibility to upwards shift of the production possibility curve. If there is inefficiency by using the resource and technology, there is a downward slope of the production possibility curve. So this is what production possibility curve. Okay, so what is the production possibility curve? The various combinations of two goods, cloth and wheat, with the given amount of resources and technology, okay, with the efficient manner. Okay, by using the resources with efficient manner, resources and technology which can be produced cloth and wheat. Okay, that's what the production possibility curve shows. Various combination of two goods, capital and labor, or else cloth and wheat. Okay, that will be shows us by using the opportunity cost what are the production level which can be done at particular country. That is what production possibility curve. I hope you clear these production possibility curve, and production possibility curve which can be called also production possibility frontier, and the production possibility transformation also we can call production possibility curve. I hope you all clear this concept. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and share. Thank you. I will come next video. Thank you.